Hey, you guys, welcome in, welcome in. So, I wanted to do a what do I get at the candle store video. All right, so, ooh, my candle's popping. So, let's just jump right in. It's gonna be a quick video. Also, don't forget to get your spots in the group ritual. I think it's 6 spots on each one now. Y'all know I recommend joining all three, but it's up to you. Most people have joined all three. So let's just jump right in. All right, this is a major full moon. Even if you're not joining, y'all know what I always say. Even if you're not joining the group ritual, this one of them ones. This one of them ones to be a part of, okay? So the first thing I got from the spiritual store is this fast luck candle, okay? But it's not your traditional fast luck, okay? It's the one, I think I showed you these before. Now, I really like these candles because I love the print of this colorful symbolism. This is also like the one we did with the Wealthy Way candle. And it's a different type of wax. So it smells different and it has a really nice scent to it as it burns. And it burns a little bit different as well. So I really love that about it. And then it comes with a fast luck prayer. And if you want it in Spanish, y'all be able to go back and pause the video. It's going to be on YouTube, okay? All right, so we got fast luck. Then I did another one. Now, this is like an all-purpose candle. I love this. Is one of my OG candles. And I'm sorry, y'all, my hair is itching me. But this is one of my favorite OG candles, okay? And it is one of my favorite because of all the symbolism on it. So it has the master key of success. It has the corn thing, the black cat, lucky in love, your wish comes true, fast luck on here, faith and hope, prosperity, health, finance, wealth, right? And you can see it. And then they have a lot of different lucky numbers. It is a Friday the 13th. So I will be lighting this one on Friday the 13th. Okay? And we'll be working with that Goddess Day energy. Now, for the miracle healing candle that we're doing for the group ritual, this is the candle. A lot of people are asking questions. What is it? Google is our best friend first. But let me go ahead and take the label off before I forget to. But this is the miracle healing candle. And it helps heal from a lot of different addictions, a lot of different ailments, things that we don't even realize that the parasites got us going after in our life. Oh, the bird right there. Hey. Yeah, so it's really good to help heal past those, all right? Headaches, also arthritis, bad back, drugs, AIDS, depression, alcohol, cancer, and it says nature, okay? And if you think nature, you think about that. What do they mean by that? Think about that, right? Okay, so if you're healing, if you need a miracle healing candle, even if you don't know what you need healing from, this is a really good candle to work with, okay? And if you know anything about Da Vinci, this is a part of that, okay? And then you think about where did that come from? This is why this candle is very effective, okay? So this is what we'll be using in the group ritual, all right? Now, the next candle I want to show you guys is the Buddha candle. And I really like this candle. It was calling my name. Oh, my God. Almost dropped it. It was really calling my name. Okay, so let's see. It says Hold Tie of Happiness. But when I saw it, I read Portal of Happiness. So I'm probably going to write that on there, too. But yeah, and I may do this as a pop-up group ritual. Do these. We'll see. Because Friday the 13th is here. Okay, the day of the goddess. If you're not doing anything, make sure you do something for Friday the 13th, especially if you are a divine feminine, a divine goddess, do something for this Friday the 13th. Okay, this is our day. This is our day. And I don't know about you guys, but I've been seeing so many signs, synchronicities, from birds to frogs coming up to me, to cats crossing my path consistently, showing me, giving me good fortune. And so many blessings been coming in for me. So if you haven't been in that type of energy, then you need to start paying attention to the signs, symbols, and omens around you, because they're waiting to communicate you, but you may just need to slow down a little bit so that you can communicate with them, right? Okay? So yes, we got the Buddha candle, and it says, good luck, fertility, money. And yes, I love Buddha. I love my Buddha. Buddha is like top tier energy, one of my favorites. I want to get Buddha tatted as well. I do. Y'all know I have Ganesha right here. Y'all know I have my Ganesha tattoo. But I want to get, also want to get some mermaid energies and things like that. But I'm not going to spill the tea too early, because I'm getting something soon. Okay? Period. Now, I also got this, we are doing a Hala Hala candle for the group ritual. All right, and I already been setting the tone. I'm not going to go into detail. I will go into detail so everybody is part of the ritual. But the Hala Hala is all about attraction. And then it has a big, basically like a little cauldron on the candle. I have one lit. I'm going to show you guys. Because it's one of the candles that I like to keep going. And when we got into this full moon in Sagittarius energy, I was just like, that is going to be it. Because Spirit really placed it upon me like, that is it. That is one of the candles that we need to do for the group ritual. Because I got one for myself and I was like, no, collectively, this Sagittarius Jupiter energy, we need to go ahead and tap into that. Okay, so let me show you guys the imagery. All right. And specifically, you see it with the treasures there, the money, and also the playing cards, all right, which is giving good luck, good fortune. That's another thing, too. Playing cards, do your research on them. You can really do a lot of magic without even needing, quote unquote, magical items, because it's not about the tools. It's about the intention, right? We hear that all the time. So let me just say about that. The Hala Hala candle is an attraction, right? It's a intense attraction of abundance, good luck, high vibrations, also love. I find that a lot of my clients and myself as well, like when I light Hala Hala candles, I get a lot of attention from people out in public, people trying to, whether they want to be my friend or they want to try to date me. It's an overall attraction. Also, I get a lot of customers. So it also brings you a lot of customers as well. It could bring you really whatever you would like. Okay. Now you can petition specifically for it. But I always say to light that candle, have some things in mind, and watch how it works for you. Because sometimes when we get too specific, we're not open to see what the universe wants to show us, what the divine wants to bless us with in the time. And it may not be exactly what we're thinking about, right? So keep your mind open and ready to receive, all right? Now, I also have a mojo. If you would like to add a mojo, if you're joining the group ritual, if you're one of the people that join, like I said, we do have 6 spots left. If you're one of the people that join and you would like to get a mojo, you can add a mojo bag for $55.55. But only if you're part of the group ritual, because it needs to be charged, and if you're not, excuse me, to get cozy, if you're not on a group ritual, then you have to, book a Hala Hala candle separately, and it's just like, doesn't make sense, okay? So, if you're part of the group ritual and you want to get some mojo, you want to have a mojo bag, of course I won't send it to you just like this, but if you want it like this, you can request, and it'll be a lot cheaper. But if you want me to fix it and make it for you and charge it up, and then you put your own intention when you get it, to add your energy to it. 5555. And I'm not going to post it. Y'all know how I get down. Like, if you feel called to, you will feel called to text me, or you'll feel called to DM me, or you'll feel called to come in the comments, or email me. You'll feel called to do so. Okay, so I said what I said. All right, so look. Really cool mojo bag. All right. And it's going in alignment with the candle. It's really good to do different forms of magic. Like for my clients, whenever my clients book a working with me, a lot of people are like, oh, you just charging me to light a candle? No, I'm not just charging you to light a candle, because for my clients, I'm not just doing one working. If I just did a candle for you, you probably wouldn't even manifest. Usually, and I'm not even gonna say that because my spirit guide was like, yeah, no, it still manifests, but that's not how I get down. Like when people come to me, I do at least 3 to 5 workings for them outside of their knowledge. They think I'm just lighting a candle, but I'm doing 3 to 5 workings for them, and that could look like what? Scripting. That could look like a lot of different things. Okay, Spirit said don't go too deep on that, but it's a lot of different ways that you can manifest one thing. So I said all that to say, we're doing the Hala Hala attraction candle. Of course I'm doing scripting. I'm a writer. I'm a Virgo. Of course I'm doing verbal. And I'm doing a couple other things, but also along with that, I'm also doing another craft, right? So along with the candle, I'm doing another craft work. I find too that when I craft, do mojos, and also don't forget the chicken feet are going to be ready by Friday. Okay, and I'll be ready to go ahead and I do have some pre-orders for the chicken feet. I think like 4 people. So I'll be sending y'all's out, and giving some of y'all are here in Georgia. But yeah, if you want some chicken feet, hit my line as well. But yeah, so when you want to manifest something, you want to do multiple different avenues. So you light a candle, you can make a mojo. You could do a container magic. You can do earth magic as well. You can do multiple different things. That way, whatever you're trying to manifest can manifest for you more quickly. And you never know whether it's the elementals that want to work with you, whether it's is it going to come through fire magic? Is it going to come through air magic? Is it going to come through working with water? You never know. So it's very important to do that. Don't give up on your manifestation so easy just because you lit one candle and it didn't go. Light your candle, do 3 other things. And don't be so specific. Be open to see how is this being presented to me in my 3D reality. And also, like I always tell all my clients, make sure that you have a logical way. If you can't even envision a logical way for something to come to you, don't do it, right? And what I mean by that is, for me personally, when I light the Hala Hala candle, I have a couple different logical ways that I want to attract, because I'm always usually doing it for money and to attract new relationships, friendships, things like that. And also just new community. All right. So how do I have a way for that to come to me? I post more videos. Money, I have my business. I have my man. I have my client. You know what I'm saying? And I also do other things outside of this, right? I have not just this business, but I have other things that I do, right? And I also, it's like you got to have those different spirits that, okay, don't drag it. Because y'all know I drag it. All right, how long is this video? Oh, yeah, it's time to wrap it up. It's 14 minutes. But yeah, so have other ways for your manifestation to break through for you. Don't just light one candle and that's the only thing that you're doing. You don't care enough. You're not pressed enough about it. It's not gonna come. You're not invested enough. It's not gonna come. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna come, but it may not come how you want it to come. Be pressed, if a man's trying to talk to you, they put in pressure. They're not just gonna do one thing, because they don't want to fuck this up. They're gonna do multiple different things, and they're gonna come this way and that way. You're like, how did he even know I like that? How did he end up here the whole time? They was manifesting it the whole time. They was mapping it out, planning it out on you. That's how we got to be about our manifestations. Because I don't know what this new age people talking about. Oh, well, maybe it's not meant for you. I understand that sometimes, but why is abundance not meant for you? Why would abundance not be meant for you? Why would a high vibrational relationship not be meant for you? Why would any of that not be meant for you? And who is somebody else to tell you that? You can have whatever you want. Okay? I grew up in a limited household, but I always believed in having my dreams and having whatever I wanted. And they big. They're real big. And they still big. And I'm getting them all. And my grandma was the one who told me, girl, you're going to have whatever you want. You're going to have a man to take care of you. Da-da-da. She was the only one who was with the vision. And even she said sometimes you know how it is. The people around you, they love you, but they can only see from human eyes. Stop looking from your human eyes. Look from your inner youthful child eyes. And think about, what is all my dreams and desires I wanted as a kid? Because you can have that. You can have that, period. I'm done talking about it. So, yeah, get you some mojos. All right, if y'all want to order the mojo with me, like I said, it's $55.55. You're a part of the group ritual. If you're not, get up with me on that. We can talk about it separately. Now, I also got this, and like I tell you all the time, if you call to something, pick it up, look into it, and honestly, if you call to it and you don't want to look into it in the story, you don't have the time or the energy, you know how I get in the spiritual story. Energy start getting crazy and chaotic, and you got to get up out of there. Pick you three things, or maybe just one thing. Start with one thing that you don't even know what it is. You don't even know what it says, and do your research on it. Because if your intuition guided you towards it, it felt good, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. That is your first mind. Trust it. And the more that you start to utilize that first mind, your intuition also is going to get stronger, a lot stronger, okay? So I picked this up. Well, my son, I was looking at it, and then my son picked it up. He was like, Mommy, what's this? And I was like, I don't know, let's smell it. So he opens it, we smell it. And like the smell just captivated me, I swear to God. Like, it smells so good. And it has like that spiritual musk a little bit to it, but it's like really sweet. And I've been looking at, and this says guava. I didn't know, I had to Google it. I don't have no shame. I be right up in that store Googling it, figuring out what I need. That's why, and like when I go to spiritual stores, I don't like sometimes I like to get help, but I don't need help. Like, don't worry me about getting help. They get on my nerves with that sometimes. Because it's like, okay, you asked me once, I said no. You asked me twice, I said no. I will come get you if I need help. No. And it's just like, usually I walk into the store when I have hella spiritual shit on, or you see Ganesha on my neck. If you spiritual at all, you should know Ganesha. This is one of the primordial energy. Leave me alone. No. Am I the only one though, for real? Like, when I go to the spiritual store, leave me alone, please. But anyway, so this is guava, all right? And it smells so good. And I'm doing Friday the 13th. Well, I got some pop-up group rituals too, but also some rituals that I'm doing for myself. And you guys should tap into that, okay? But guava is really cool. And I looked into it. It said, what stuck out to me was, it said childhood is significant when it comes to guava. Also fortune. And childhood was interesting because I was healing some childhood wounds. Y'all see when I posted that bath and I did that shroom gummy and stuff? I was working through some childhood wounds. And with Chiron energy is very prevalent at this time. And Pluto is also in retrograde, which I am on the cusp, but I'm more of a Scorpio rising. So, yeah, that was significant for me. That stuck out. And then another thing that was stuck out was like love. And when I see guava and when I smell this, I think about love. I think about high vibrations. I think about pretty girl magic. All right, so that's what it's really giving for me. Like goddess energy, pretty girl magic, pretty girl vibes. And I don't know where they're getting these from or how they're making these, but I've bought some of these before. And I went in there one time specifically. I think this is the first time I ever went into their store. And this is, if you're in Atlanta, if you're in Georgia, Victoria Botanica is 2 locations. I like both. Now, the last one I just went to, they're both in like little Spanish type of malls. The last one I went to, the other one is in Santa Fe Mall. The other one, I like that one a lot. And it's a little bit bigger as well. Now, the one I went to yesterday is the other location. I think the address is like 1733, something like that. But they're literally like not far from each other. I think they're like 10 minutes from each other. And that one is in that other mall. And that's like, I think it's like the more yellow door. Okay. But yeah, I absolutely love them. And I got an oil from them before like this. And it was really, really good. I still have some. But yes. So check them out. I love them. Now, what else did I get? Oh, Hyssop. Now, Hyssop is one of the ones that you must keep on stock. You must keep on stock because, and I don't know. I'm not gonna say I don't know, but I had my son pick up some things as well, some other things, and he picked out pine, and I had already picked up this, which is pine as well. For some reason, it was smelling so strong. It was calling my name, so I picked it up. I'm going to burn some of that, and then I also got pine incense. Okay, so I just thought it was very interesting that I got pine, the incense, and then I had just picked this up. So I was like, look at that. And we picked the incense out with closing our eyes, too. So that was interesting. And pine is one of the oldest trees and really, really good for healing from parasites, energetic attachments, different things like that. Okay, really good for that. So with that being said, I kept both of those. All right, and then Ross, my son picked this up, so I'm gonna look into this San George protection and security, I guess. Oh yeah, protection and security on the other side. It was in Spanish. I was like, but yes, I'm like, okay. We breaking through in pine. If you don't have any money to go to the spiritual store, if you even go get pine needles off the tree, give an offering. Don't just take them down. Don't just take that pine needle off the tree. Give an offering. Bring some coins. Pour some water, some libations, something to that tree. And then ask and feel your answer, right? Because I be telling y'all stuff, but sometimes people don't have the common spiritual courtesy. Because would you just take something from somebody? Just because I'm telling you where to go, that don't mean you just take it. Just because I'm telling you where to go, that don't mean you just take it. Just like the graveyard. Just like the railroad. Just because I'm telling you to go, that don't mean you just take it. You leave an offering. Okay? Because if you don't leave one, it's going to take one. All right. So, yeah. Go get you some pine needles if you can't go to the store. And leave a offering. Okay? And some words of love. Okay? And then the last thing I picked up was eucalyptus. And all the incense we also picked out from just closing our eyes. And I love eucalyptus. It smells good. But a lot of greenery, right? So I was like, oh, look at that. We're getting grounded. Our heart chakra is expanding. And we're also cleansing. Heavy cleansing energy. I was like, we picked out a lot of cleansing. So I'm excited for that because I definitely feel like this is like a rebirth energy that we're going through collectively. I want to light some of this pine and see how it burns. But yeah, it's like definitely a collective energy that we're going through of cleansing. Oh, it smells really good. And I never lit pine before. But it smells so good. Oh, look at how it has like a little moistness to it at the top. That's pretty cool. And I love like the scent of pine. I'll even get pine scented candles. Even as a kid, I love that scent. that. It's cleansing something, and my candle just popped. It smells so good. All right. Bye, you guys. I love you. See you later. Don't forget, if you want to get your spots, whenever you see this, if it's still available, and after tomorrow, the full moon is at 3:44 a.m., but we're going to be working with that energy of Wednesday. Okay, so Wednesday going into Thursday, we know what that's Mercury, communication. Thursday, Jupiter, the Sagittarius energy. We're going to be working with that energy, the nighttime energy. So you will have till 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until tomorrow to get your spots on the group ritual. I love you guys. Love yourself. Peace.